opensource.adobe.com, and it was basically starting to collect the different open source projects that had been kind of growing around Adobe in one place. And we're both using open source technologies as well as producing them now. And so if you look at how Air is constructed, it has things like WebKit in it, which is open source. It has SQLite, which is an open source database. And then we've been producing things in open source, like the Tamarind project, which is the VM inside Flash Player. Flex is now an open source project. There's some others as well, one called Blaze, which is a data connectivity technology. And these are basically kind of reflecting how we're starting to change how we do software development, embrace open software more, and how we not only produce software by others, but also create software ourselves. And we're learning how to do it. We want to do it really well, and so we're increasingly adding projects, but we're being sensitive about making sure we run them well, that we take changes well, that we've got bug databases that are easy to use. And we've got one up right now for Flex that people can file bugs. You can see all the bugs that are up there. You can rate the bugs and kind of vote on which ones should be fixed first. So we've got a lot of infrastructure in place, and we're learning a lot. So if there's ways you see that we could behave better as a kind of citizen of the open source community, we're very interested in hearing that. And I think as we get more experience, we'll start seeing more stuff. It's something that I think we continue to look at a lot, like how do we be good stewards of Flash technology and enable its broad use and enable the community to guide it in the direction it needs to go. So the way we're doing that right now is we publish the Swift format, and we are really diligent about involving the community in the direction of the software. So there isn't so much of formalism around that we've talked about that at times, like is there a voting structure we should put in place or something. But I think because we've been taking input so well and guiding Flash based on where people want it to go, its adoption continues to happen widely. People are obviously building great businesses on top of it. It's been very successful. So we're not feeling like there needs to be a change at the moment, to really change how we're stewarding it. But if we're running into problems, then we're totally open to changing how we're taking care of it. One thing that I think is important is that Flash has managed to stay consistent across different operating systems and runtimes and browsers, and that's partly due to our intense focus on making this one thing work the same everywhere. And so that's we don't want to kind of mess that up too as part of managing it. So, but I'd love to talk to you more about it, like what's stopping you from using it, and where we can get better connected or whatever. So, okay.